Sunset spilling through the glass, painting shadows on your laugh. Every time you look at me, it's like the night turns into spring. Streetlights fading in the dawn, but I don't notice what is gone. All I see when you're nearby is something shining in your eyes. You don't need diamonds, you don't need crowns. The way you see me lifts me off the ground. There's gold in your eyes when you look at me like that, turning all my dark to light. No, I never knew I lacked. Every broken piece inside starts to glow, starts to rise, like the sun after the storm. There's gold in your eyes. Coffee steaming, quiet days, soft reflections on your face. Even when the world feels cold, you hold a warmth I can't control. You don't speak in fancy lines, but your truth is always bright. And when you smile, I realize I've been searching my whole life. No silver screens, no spotlight beams. You shine brighter than all my dreams. There's gold in your eyes, like a treasure I can't hide. Every time you pull me close, I feel richer deep inside. All the doubts I used to fight fade away without a fight, like heaven open wide. There's gold in your eyes. If the world goes gray, if the colors fade, just look at me, the light remains. No matter where we are, no matter how far, I'll follow that glow like a northern star. There's gold in your eyes, brighter than the morning sky. When you say my name so soft, it feels like I can fly. Through the lows and through the highs, you're my treasure, you're my prize. In a world of black and white, there's gold in your eyes. There's gold in your eyes. Lamplight fading on the wall, your shadow rising soft and small. Window cracked, the night comes in, cool air dancing on your skin. City noises far away, but I can hear your body sway. Every rise and every fall is the only sound at all. No words, no need, just you and me in perfect time, so naturally. I'm listening to the rhythm of your breathing, slow like waves that wash over me. Every inhale pulls me a little deeper. Every exhale feels like you're keeping my heart in sync with every meaning. I could stay forever in the rhythm of your breathing. Fingers tracing lazy lines, counting seconds in your spine. Moonlight resting on your face, like it found its favorite place. Even silence feels alive when you're chest moves next to mine. No orchestra could ever be this kind of melody. Close enough to feel the beat. Your quiet pulse underneath. I'm listening to the rhythm of your breathing, soft and deep, like a secret you're keeping. Every inhale feels like believing. Every exhale gives my heart a reason to slow it down, stop overthinking. I get lost in the rhythm of your breathing. If the world gets loud, if the lights go dim, let me stay right here where the night begins. No rush, no fear, no sound, no leaving. Just me and you. And the rhythm of your breathing. I'm holding on to the rhythm of your breathing, like it's the only thing that keeps me steady. When everything feels like it's breaking, you're my calm when my hands are shaking. If love has a sound, I know it's meaning. It's the slow, sweet rhythm of your breathing. I've been walking empty streets, chasing signs I couldn't read. Every road just led me back to questions fading into black. Then you showed up like a light, turning wrong into a right. Every glance a compass spark, pointing straight into the dark. And no directions on the wall, no GPS at all. But when you take my hand, I don't feel lost anymore. You're the map to your heart, and I'm learning every part. Every curve, every scar, like constellations in the dark. No north, no south, no wrong or right, just your pulse guiding mine through the night. If love's a place I've never been, then let me start following the map to your heart. Every secret that you hide is a road I want to find. Every silence that you keep is a hill that runs so deep. I don't need a perfect line or a finish sign. If the journey's in your eyes, I'll travel there 1,000 times. Through the doubt, through the fear, every step just pulls me near. You're the map to your heart, drawn in whispers and in sparks. Every touch leaves a mark, like a signature in the dark. No shortcuts, no disguise, just truth behind your eyes. If forever's where you are, I'll follow the map to your heart. If we get lost in the rain, if the road starts to change, I won't panic, I won't run. You're my only destination. Every tear, every smile, every mile worth a while. Home isn't a place apart, it's wherever you are. You're the map to your heart, and I'll trace it from the start. used to write my life in pencil, afraid of making marks I couldn't change, keeping every feeling on the surface, ready for the wind to rearrange. But then you walked into the story, and the graphite started feeling way too thin. I'm trading in the maybe for a sure thing, and letting all the colors sink in. It's not a sketch, it's not a phase, it's not a vapor in a summer haze. I'm laying down the lines I'll never leave, tracing out the heart upon my sleeve. Because this love is permanent ink. It doesn't fade when the sun goes down, it doesn't wash away when the sky starts to blink, or get lost in the noise of this town. I'll etch your name where the world can't see, in the deepest part of the soul of me. No erasure, no regret, no turning back now. We're written in permanent ink. They say that time is like a river, it wears the edges off of every stone. But they don't know the way you hold me, or how you make a stranger feel at home. I'm not worried about the scars of tomorrow, or if the seasons turn to gray and gold. Cause the truth of us is carved in something deeper than any story that has ever been told. Cause this love is permanent ink. It doesn't fade when the sun goes down, it doesn't wash away when the sky starts to blink, or get lost in the noise of this town. I'll etch your name where the world can't see, in the deepest part of the soul of me. No eraser, no regret, no turning back now. We're written in permanent. Let the years pass by like a rushing train, let the storms come down with the heavy rain. The paper might tear and the pages might fold, but the ink stays dark and the ink stays bold. Yeah, it's permanent ink. Through the highs and the lows, everywhere that we go, it's written in our skin where the love begins. I've always kept my eyes fixed on the pavement, counting every crack and every stone, mapping out the shadows of the failures, afraid to face the light on my own. But you stand by the window in the morning, before the sun is even broken through, and I see a world that's worth the waiting. And just by watching what it does to you, the stars are folding up their silver tents, the night is losing all its arguments. And while I'm worried about the coming storm, you're looking for the glow to keep us warm. It's the way you look at tomorrow, like it's a gift that's wrapped in gold, like there's no room for any sorrow in the stories yet untold. I used to feel see the garden in the frozen winter. You hear the anthem in the quiet rain. You find the beauty in the jagged splinter, and the healing at the edge of every pain. I'm leaning on your shoulder as the sky turns blue, learning how to see the new in me and you. The horizon doesn't look so far away when you're standing at the start of every day. It's the way you look at tomorrow, like it's a gift that's wrapped in gold, like there's no room for any sorrow in the stories yet untold. I used to fear the ticking of the clock, but you turned the key inside the lock. Now I'm not scared of where the road might go, because of the way you look at tomorrow. Let the years come rushing like a tide. There's nowhere left for us to hide, and I don't need a crystal ball to see that as long as you are looking next to me, the future's bright. Yeah, the future's finally bright. Show me what you see, past the hills and the dark blue sea. It's a brand new light, it's a brand new day, and I'm never gonna look away from the way you look. Oh, at tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. You left your words like broken glass, scattered in the aftermath. I walk barefoot through the blame. Every shot still said your name. Anger kept me warm at night, a bitter kind of borrowed light. I held it close, I held it tight, like letting go would mean you're right. But flames that rage inside the chest can turn a heart to ash at best. It's a slow burn of forgiveness, not a spark but a quiet witness to the pain I carried for too long, to the place where I belong. It doesn't shout, it doesn't rush, it softens what was hard to touch, like embers learning how to live in the slow burn of I replayed the final scene, every word in between. Built a courtroom in my mind, where I was judge of your design. But justice never healed the scar, it just kept reopening the dark. I realized I wore the chains of all the unforgiven pace. Letting go felt like defeat until I felt my pulse repeat. It's a slow burn of forgiveness, It's a slow burn of forgiveness, turning hurt into forgiveness. Layer by layer, flame by flame, releasing you without the blame. And though the memory still stings, it no longer rules my wings. I rise above what once would live in the slow burn of forgive. Not a wildfire in the night, just a steady, healing light. There's a corner of this crowded room where your shadow still assumes you're leaning back in that old chair, throwing sunlight through the air. I swear I heard it yesterday, cutting through the dull and gray, that reckless, ringing kind of joy no silence could destroy. It lingers longer than goodbye, like a spark that never dies. It's the echo of a laugh, bouncing off the broken past, like it's hiding in the walls, like it's walking down the hall. I turn around too fast, but it's fading as it casts a reminder of what we had in the echo of a laugh, the echo of a laugh. Old voice notes I never play, but I can hear them anyway, in the rhythm of the rain, in the whistle of a train. Every joke you used to tell still fits me far too well, like the punchline still alive, even though you said goodbye. Some sounds refuse to disappear, they just grow softer year by year. It's the echo of a laugh, somewhere in the aftermath, like a ghost of brighter days, in 1,000 subtle ways. It doesn't let me forget the best of what we get, even when it makes me sad. That echo of a laugh. Maybe joy leaves fingerprints on the places that it's been, and even when the room is still, your happiness is living in it. I close my eyes and for a while I almost see your smile. It's the echo of a laugh that time can't take back. It's a melody that stays long after it decays. Not a wound, not a scar, just a light from where you are, soft and sweet, never had. The echo of a laugh, in the quiet, in the dark, I still hear your spark. I don't cry the way I used to, but the tears still come sometimes. In the middle of a quiet room, or between the smallest lines. I don't reach for you in panic like I did those early days, but your name still lives in places that my voice won't let me say. I'm not where I was before, but I'm not whole anymore. I'm halfway to healing, halfway to letting you go, halfway to breathing without feeling so alone. I'm standing in between who I was and who I'll be, not broken, not free, just halfway to healing. I can finally sleep in silence without fighting every dream. But sometimes in the morning light, you're closer than you seem. I'm learning how to hold myself on nights that feel too long. Learning strength is sometimes found in admitting you're not strong. Every step is small but real. Every scar begins to seal. I'm halfway to healing, halfway out of the storm, halfway to feeling like my heart can't stay warm. I'm walking unfamiliar ground, but I'm no longer falling down. I'm lost, but I'm dealing. I'm halfway to healing. Maybe healing isn't fast. Maybe it's not meant to last in a single perfect day. Maybe it comes in shades of gray. And maybe halfway isn't weak. Maybe it's the brave in me. I'm halfway to healing, halfway to being okay, halfway to seeing a brighter kind of day. And even if I'm incomplete, I'm stronger on my feet. I'm closer than I'm feeling, more than halfway to healing. Oh, not there yet, but I'm getting there. For a while the world was static, every note felt out of tune. Silence heavy in the attic of a heart that sang too soon. I packed away my old piano, covered up the broken strings. Told myself I didn't need those fragile, hopeful things. But even in the quiet night, I felt a rhythm trying to rise. I'm finding that melody again between the cracks and the mayhem. In the spaces I thought would end, there's a song that still begins. It's soft, but it's steady. It's bruised, but it's ready to carry me back when I fall. I'm finding melody again. Every heartbreak changed the key, shifted chords inside of me. minor turns and dissonance, taught my hands a different dance. I don't play like I did before. There's more truth in every chord. What I lost became the sound of something deeper now. The silence was an empty space. It was teaching me new ways. I'm finding the melody again, not the same as it's been, but stronger in the trembling of a voice learning to sing. It's raw, it's revealing. Every scar has a feeling that turns into harmony. Then I'm finding the melody again. Maybe music never leaves, it just waits for us to breathe through the doubt and through the pain, till our hearts can hum again. And even broken strings can ring when you dare to let them sing. I'm finding the melody again, in the echo of where I've been, in the courage to begin. Even if my hands still shake, every note I choose to make is a promise I defend. I'm finding melody again, soft at first and rising within. Oh, hey, City lights flicker in the pouring rain. Another long night, but it don't feel the same. Your voice still echoes in my mind like a soft rewind I can't leave behind. Phone screen glowing in the dark, your name's still living in my heart. We don't talk like we used to do, but silence feels closer than someone new. We don't need words, we don't need sound. Somehow your love still lingers around. I'm safe in the silence, safe in the quiet with you. Even when we don't say it, I know it's true. No noise, no fighting, just space to breathe. In the still of the night, you're right here with me. I'm safe in the silence, safe in the silence with you. Midnight coffee, window view, clouds drifting like we used to. Every memory feels so slow, like vinyl spinning low and low and low. Maybe love don't always shout, maybe it's what stays when lights go out. Even oceans rest between the tides, still they meet on the other side. We don't need words, we don't need sound, hearts still beating without a sound. I'm safe in the silence, safe in the quiet with you. Even when we don't say it, I know it's true. No noise, no fighting, just space to breathe. In the still of the night, you're right here with me. I'm safe in the silence, safe in the silence with you. If the world gets loud and the lights burn out, I'll find you where the quiet surrounds. No promises spoken, no need to explain. Love doesn't break just because it's changed. I'm safe in the silence when nothing has to prove. No pressure, no distance, just me and you. Even in shadows, I still believe in the calm between heartbeats. You're holding me. I'm safe in the silence, safe in the silence with you. Sunlight falling through the blinds, your shadow dancing next to mine. Coffee cups and tangled sheets, little moments feel so deep. We don't need a crowded room, just your hand inside my palm. Every second slows to truth when I'm wrapped inside your arms. The world keeps spinning fast, but we don't have to move. Time can't fade away when I'm close to you. I want everything everywhere with you. Every sunrise painted in your hue. From city lights to ocean's blue, nothing feels complete without you. Every dream, every breath we take, every road, every risk we make, if forever something we can choose, I want everything, everywhere with you. Late night drives, no destination. Windows down, pure conversation. Laughing at the smallest things, like we've got the world on strings. Even silence feels alive when your heart beats next to mine. We could be in different skies, still your stars would align with mine. The world keeps turning round, but I don't feel the ground. When you look at me, gravity breaks down. I want everything everywhere with you, every color breaking into view. From midnight talks to morning's new, all I ever need is you. Every high and every bruise, every win and every lose. If love's a game we're meant to choose, I want everything everywhere with you. If the lights go out, if the maps don't show, if we lose our way, I'll still know where you are is where I'll be. Home is in a place, it's you and me. I want everything everywhere with you, all the chaos and the calmness too. Every chapter breaking through, I'll write my life around you. Every sky and every view, every now and every new. If this world is all we're given, I want Don't need the speakers loud when you say my name that way. It drowns out every crowd. Late night on the telephone, static in the line. But even through the distance, your melody is mine. Every word you whisper feels like harmony. Every laugh you give me plays on repeat. Your voice is my favorite song, soft and steady all night long. When the world feels out of tune, you bring me back into the groove. No chart-topping melody could ever mean this much to me. When you speak, my heart belongs. Your voice is my favorite song. Morning light, half asleep, you're humming next to me. Simple notes, no fancy lines, still perfect symphony. Even on your quiet days, when you barely say a thing, the silence holds your rhythm like invisible strings. Every little stain, every little hay turns my gray skies into brighter days. Your voice is my favorite song, keeps me safe where I belong. Every tone, it feels so strong, like I've known it all along. No platinum or gold record could ever strike this chord. When you speak, my heart responds. Your voice is my favorite song. If the music fades away, if the speakers break someday, just say my name, that's all it takes. No instruments required, no stage, no flashing lights, just your voice in the dark, and everything feels right. Your voice is my favorite song. Through the right and through the wrong, every note just pulls me closer, like it's where I've always belonged. When this world feels cold and long, you're the rhythm keeping me strong. If I had to choose just one, your voice is my favorite song. Midnight sitting on the floor, back against your bedroom door. Street lights drawing shadows thin, tracing where we've always been. Your heartbeat moving slow and low, like a secret only I could know. In the quiet of your chest, that's the place I feel the best. Don't say anything, just stay like this between the sirens and a gentle kiss. I'm counting every breath with you, one for me and one for you. Inhale the dark, exhale the truth, like nothing in this world can move. turns gray. Just breathe with me, we'll find our way. No rush, no race, no need to pretend. Just air between us, beginning to end. I'm counting every breath with you, through the calm and through the blue. Every second pulling tight, like we're holding on to life. When the noise becomes too loud and the world is falling down, I'll be here where love is kept. Counting every breath, counting every breath. Don't need no whiskey in my cup, don't need the neon lighting us. The way you move across the room is stronger than a 90 proof. Your perfume in the midnight air got me dizzy just standing there. One look and I lose my sense, intoxicated by your presence. Oh, slow down, don't say a word. Your silence is the loudest blur. Heartbeat racing in my chest. You're my favorite kind of mess. I'm drunk on your presence, high on every second. No smoke, no lights, but you got me reckless. One touch and I'm falling. No warning, no defense. I don't need a reason. I'm drunk on your presence. Late night glow in your eyes, city breathing outside. We're swaying like the room's off balance, but it's just your love, no challenge. Your fingers tracing down my spine, feels like crossing every line. I'm spinning but it feels so right, lost in you all night. No shots, no wine, just you and I. Every breath you take got me amplified. I'm drunk on your presence, floating in your essence. No drugs, no lights, just pure connection. One kiss and I'm weightless, caught in your fragrance. I don't need a substance. I'm drunk on your presence. If this is a dream, don't wake me now. Let me stay tipsy on your love somehow. No hangover hearts, no morning regrets. Just you in my arms and the night we haven't left. I'm drunk on your presence, addicted to your essence. Every little movement feels like a confession. No cure, no lesson, and no need for repentance. If loving you's a weakness, I'm drunk on your presence. There's a picture on my phone I can't erase. Frozen laughter in a quiet place. Your eyes still shining in It's the ghost of a smile haunting me mile after mile, like a shadow in the dark, like a fire without a spark. I still see you everywhere in the ghost of a smile. Flicker gold and blue. Every road reminds me of you. Passing by the place we met, where my heart still hasn't left. I tell myself I'm moving on, but every night you're coming back strong. In dreams you reach for my hand, then fade like shifting sand. Your memory won't let me go, it lingers in the afterglow. It's the ghost of a smile haunting me mile after mile, the whisper in the air, like you're almost standing there. I stay lost in denial with the ghost of a smile. Maybe love never really dies, it just changes shape in our minds, turns to shadows on the wall, or a song that softly calls. If I close my eyes a while, I can almost feel your smile. It's the ghost of a smile, still with me all the while. Not a memory I can hide, not a tear I haven't cried. Though you're gone, I reconcile with the ghost of a smile. Just a ghost of a smile, still staying found.
I used to measure life in scraped up knees, and broken bikes and climbing trees. Now I measure it in sleepless nights, and learning how to lose some fights. Every mirror shows a different face. Every year I'm outgrowing my place, trying on dreams that don't quite fit, letting go piece by piece of it. They said it gets better with time, but nobody warned me about the climb. These growing pains, they pull and stretch every promise I haven't met. Every tear I couldn't explain is just another kind of growing pain. If breaking is what it takes to change, then maybe hurt is part of the gain. I'm learning who I am through the strain of these growing pains. Friends I swore would never leave, now just names I barely speak. Love that felt like everything, now a quiet echo in between. I'm shedding skin I used to wear, old beliefs I can't repair, building strength from fragile bones, finding home inside alone. Every scar is a lesson learned, every bridge I crossed and burned. These growing pains, they pull and stretch growing pains, they ache and bend, but they're shaping who I am in the end. Every doubt, every mistake is carving courage in its wake. If becoming means a race and courage is forged in flame, then I won't run from the rain. I'll rise through these growing pains. It hurts, but I remain alive inside these growing pains.
Your jacket's still hanging by the door, like you're walking back in any moment more. I never thought the quiet could be so loud. Now every silence feels like a crowd. I used to fall asleep to your heartbeat. Now it's just the echo of my own feet, moving through this empty space, trying to get used to your absence. I didn't know how much I lean on the air between you and me. I'm learning to breathe alone without your hands to hold. Every inhale feels so cold, but I'm stronger than I've known. It's hard letting go of a love that felt like home, but I'm finding my heartbeat's tone. Learning to breathe alone. The nights are longer than before, shadows stretching on the floor. I reach for you in half-awake dreams, but wake up tangled in reality. I'm tracing cracks along my chest where your goodbye still seems to rest. But every tear that falls like rain is washing away the pain. I'm slowly filling up my lungs with air that doesn't taste like us. I'm learning to breathe alone without your warmth in my bones, turning broken into grown. Standing up my own, it's strange being on my own in a place we used to roll, but I'm finding strength I never shown. Learning to breathe alone. Maybe love was never meant to be the air I live within. Maybe I forgot somehow that I was breathing before you now. And though it hurts to say goodbye, I won't let this be how I die. I'm learning to breathe alone, every gasp becoming strong, every night a little less wrong, every step a stepping stone. I don't need to be half of whole, I don't need another soul to keep my fragile heart afloat. I'm learning to breathe alone, one breath at a time. I'll be fine. used to hide the scars away, like they were debts I had to pay. Tracing lines across my skin, like maps of everywhere I've been. Every cut, every bruise, every time I had to lose, felt like proof that I was weak, like silence every time I'd speak. But pain has a quiet voice. It doesn't shout, it makes a choice. There's wisdom in wounds, in the cracks where the light breaks through, in the nights I barely made it in the tears I never faked. Every scar is a truth, every hurt reshapes my youth. What once felt like ruin now feels like the wisdom of wounds. I carried shame like heavy chains, called it love, called it fate, built my walls from shattered trust, watched them crumble into dust. But every fall taught me grace, every storm I had to face carved a strength I couldn't see, hidden deep inside of me. The darkness stars I survived are proof I'm still alive. There's wisdom in wounds, in the battles I went through, in the fire that refined me, in the ghosts that still remind me that healing isn't smooth. It's a slow and tender truth. What once felt like ruin now feels like the wisdom of wounds. Maybe broken isn't wrong, maybe it's where we belong. Not perfect, not untouched, but human enough to love. If I never felt the pain, I'd never grow this way. There's wisdom in wounds, in the places I outgrew, in forgiveness slowly blooming, in the darkness slowly moving. Every scar is a rune, every ache a hidden tune. What once felt like ruin now shines as the wisdom of wounds. I am not what hurt me, I am what it taught me. Morning comes but I can't see where the road is leading me. Streetlights fading into gray, every step feels far away. Voices drift but sound so small, like they're bouncing off a wall. I'm reaching out for something real, trying to remember how to feel. I don't know what's right or wrong, but I know I have to move along. I'm walking through the fog with a heart that's feeling lost. front of me. Footprints fading in the mist, memories I can't resist. Every turn looks just the same, every sign without a name. Fear is whispering inside, telling me to run and hide. But something deeper in my chest says I have to face this test. Maybe clarity won't come until I become someone. I'm walking through the fog, through the silence and the smoke. Though the future's blurred and my vision's unsure, I'm learning how to trust, even when the path feels rough. Every shadow I outrun brings me closer to the sun. Maybe I don't need to see every step in front of me. Maybe faith is just the art of moving with a hopeful heart. The fog won't stay forever, storms don't last forever. I'm walking through the fog with the weight I've carried along. But each breath I take is a choice I made to believe there's more beyond this cloudy shore. And one day I'll look back proud at how I walked through every cloud, step by step. Soon I'll find we're golden in the afternoon, skin kissed by a reckless June, laughing like we had no end, like the summer was our friend. Salt in the air, sand in our shoes, chasing skies of painted blues. We didn't think about the cost of what we'd have to lose. We stayed too long beneath that light, didn't see the warning signs. Now I'm feeling yesterday's sunburn from the fire of a love that burned. It felt so warm against my skin. Now it's a tender ache within. We were shining, we were young, underneath that setting sun. But every glow has its return, and I'm living with yesterday's sunburn. Your shadow dancing next to mine, two silhouettes in overdrive. We promised more than we could keep, secrets buried in the deep. He can make a heart believe in forever make-believe. But when the daylight starts to fade, reality won't